Hi guys, so I recently just renewed my American passport in Korea. This is my old passport that I applied for back in 2014. So my new one, I just got back, and the only difference is the picture page. It is like plastic instead of the paper. But I'll show you guys the steps that I did to renew my passport in Korea. So if you need help, then please watch this video.
My passport expires on October 2nd, 2024. However, I applied for my passport renewal in January of 2023 because my F6 visa expires on April 28th, 2023. Since my visa is expiring soon, I will be going to renew my F6 visa in April, and I'm hoping that the immigration officer will finally renew my visa for 2 or 3 years. But since my passport expires on October 2nd, 2024, I would not be able to renew my F6 visa for 2 years because my passport would be expired. Starting from July 1st, 2021, the period of stay for foreigners will only be granted within the validity of the passport. So make sure that you have enough time left on your passport and always renew it early. So if you're a little bit confused about this, this is just like an example, but imagine that you can renew your visa for 1 year, but your passport expires within 10 months. So the immigration officer can only grant you up to 10 months renewal on your visa because your passport expires within the 1 year. There are several exceptions, so please check the website. I will link it down below and you can see who is exempt from this rule and if this will apply to your visa or not. Okay, so now let's get started on how to renew your American passport. First, go to kr.usembassy.gov, scroll down until you see Renewal for Adults. Next, you want to read the list right here to see if you can renew your passport without a personal appearance at the embassy. Read through everything, and if this matches you, then you can move on to the next step. Next, scroll down, and on the passport application bullet, you will see the link for the passport wizard. Please click on here and fill out your application. Now check the box and hit submit and continue to the next page. Now on the left side, fill out online and print. Click on the submit button. Scroll down and fill out all of your information. I'll just do an example so I can show you the next step. Once you finish filling out the first page, hit next and continue to fill out all of your information on the second page. Once you finish, go on to the next page, and if you have any travel plans, fill that out. If you don't, just skip it. Fill out the emergency contact information if you want to. If not, you can skip this as well and continue to fill out all of your passport information. Once you get to the application review page, check to make sure all of your information is correct, and then you can go on to the next page. Choose what you want, if you just want a passport book or if you want a passport book and card. Whichever one you want, select the option and continue to the next page. So if you are currently in South Korea, please ignore step number 1. Just go down to step number 2 and number 3. Print your form first. This is how your completed application will look like. It will be 6 pages. So go ahead and print all of that out. And then on the last page is where you will sign your name and you will put your photo on there. After you print out your application, go back to the embassy website and go to the pay the $130 passport fee. It will bring you to a website and you'll have several ways to pay for your passport. I just used a credit card, but you can use one of these options. Fill out this form that they have on here, enter your payment information and hit confirm, and after you pay, they will email you a receipt. Once you get the payment confirmation email, please print this out because you will need to send it in with your application as proof of your payment. After you have all of your documents prepared, you will need to prepare a passport photo. If you don't want to go to a photo studio like me, you can make your own passport photo at home. I use this website to make my own photo. It's called ID Photo for You. I just set up a tripod in my house and took a picture of myself against a white wall, or you can have somebody take a picture for you. Then once you take the picture, just upload it to this website and you can crop it. I'm just going to use my dog as an example. So once you upload your picture, then continue to the next steps and it'll have you adjust your photo. So there will be 2 green bars. You'll have to match the top of your head to the top bar and the bottom of your chin to the bottom bar. Once you have your picture ready, make the photo and it'll take about 60 seconds until you can download the picture file. Once you have your photo file, save it to your phone or a USB drive and you can go ahead and print this at any photo kiosk. If you need to find a photo printer kiosk near you, go to sellpic.kr and on the right top corner, click here, put your address, and you'll be able to find the closest kiosk near you. Most likely, you'll be able to find one of these printer kiosks in your local e-mart. You will need to download the app to upload your photo, and you can print it here. I believe it only costs about $1 or $2, so it's really affordable. After you have all of your documents ready, go back to the U.S. Embassy website and you'll scroll all the way down to the courier information. There's only one courier that the U.S. Embassy uses, so here you can click on the link to go to the website. They have English and Korean, so it should be easy for you to make a reservation for your documents to be picked up. Please make sure that when you make your reservation that you get some kind of confirmation, because I actually made a reservation but the person that was in charge forgot to register me and nobody came to pick up my documents. So please make sure that somebody is coming to pick up your documents.
Okay, let me show you guys just an example of all of the documents that I sent. So first, you'll need your old passport. Make sure you print your confirmation payments. It should have your tracking ID and all of your information here in this area. And then you will also need to send in the application. So I sent in the 6 pages, I believe. And then this is the application. The last 2 pages is where you will staple your picture. So just staple 4 times on the edge. And then make sure you sign and date the application. And also you might want to have a manila envelope for the courier. My courier did not have an envelope, so just have one just in case they don't have it.
After a few days, you can go onto the embassy website and click here, DS82 status check. Put in all of your information and you'll be able to see if your passport has been sent, if it has been delivered, and you'll be able to see the dates on here. Once you log in, you'll be able to see your application status. So I sent my passport on January 17th via the courier, and then I received my documents and my passports back on February 17th.
So after I sent everything, it took about a month for me to receive my new passport. They should bring you your passport back in some kind of envelope, and then you pay the fee when they deliver. And then I received my passports. So your old passport will be hole punched like this, and then you should have your new passport.
So after you receive your new passport, you're going to have to notify immigration of your new passport number and expiration date. You only have 15 days to notify immigration of the changes, and if you don't notify them within those 15 days, I believe there are some penalties and fees that you will have to pay. There are 2 ways you can notify immigration. The first way is through e-application on Hi Korea, or you can make a reservation and go in person to immigration, but the e-application is the easiest thing to do. The e-application is only available on weekdays from 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. So unfortunately right now it's the weekend and it's not letting me log on there and show you guys, so I'll try to make a separate video for that later on. If you want to try to do the e-application by yourself, all you need to do is go onto Hi Korea, make sure you're logged in and click on e-application. You will go to change in registration details, report change in your passport. Make sure you update your new passport number and your expiration date, and then submit the application. It should take a few days for them to accept your application and process it, and then once they do, you'll have the little like accepted thing when you check on my page and my status. So I submitted my application on the 20th and it was accepted on the 21st. Here in the print column, you can see the certificate they give you. Make sure to keep that for your record, just as proof that you did update your information to immigration. That way you won't be held liable for any penalty or fees. Alright guys, so that is everything I did to renew my US passport in South Korea. Remember, fill out the passport application on the passport wizard, print that out and sign it. Send your previous passport and your new passport photograph and pay the $130 fee online. Make sure you print out the confirmation and send that with you, and submit all of your documents using the Courier service. Once you receive your new passport, don't forget to report the changes on Hi Korea. Remember, you only have 15 days to report the changes. If you guys have any questions or need help, please comment down below and I will try to help you the best I can. Thank you for watching, and please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.